Hi folks, we're live at Black Hat USA 2025 today, and this is Trend Talks AI. And today we have a very special Builders edition of the show so that we have the opportunity to unpack the next era of security, and in particular, proactive security. To help us do that today, we have Rachel Jin, the Chief Enterprise Platform Officer at Trend Micro, who just moments ago walked off the keynote stage at the Black Hat AI Summit. Rachel, thank you so much for joining us. I know
Thank you for having me.
Such a busy schedule, so we're so excited to have you on today. Just to kick things off, before we dig into that keynote session, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, what you've been up to.
Yeah, that's great question about myself. Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Rachel. I'm Chief Enterprise Platform Officer, and at Trend Micro, I'm leading product management group, and which means that we are building the platform strategy, roadmap, and execution to make products that can meet our customers, need and help our customers to be more secure, more proactive. And so for myself, I was starting from engineering and experienced multiple roles, and now leading the platform team. And I'm very excited about what I do every day, because every day I feel I'm doing something good and for the world.
Yes, exactly. And that's just more and more critical every day, it seems like, with changing threat landscape and all of the dynamics at play there. You mentioned you really are an engineer at heart, and today on the stage you really covered some bleeding edge technology and some bleeding edge concepts as well. At a high level, before we get into all of the details, you talked about things like digital twins, like protecting AI factories. These are really brand new concepts, brand new concerns, and brand new opportunities for security teams. So from your perspective, what was the customer need, the security need, or the gap to fill that led you down this path toward these concepts?
Yeah, that was a very interesting question, because it's just like, after keynote, people were asking me, hey, why Trend Micro is doing digital twin? Yeah, because digital twin is the word, like, it's there for many years. It's like you do manufacture digital twin, you do your storage digital twin, you do all the physical digital twin. And why Trend Micro jumping in this world? And you think about this, digital twin is a lot of physical areas, but there's one thing today, it's so valuable, it's about data.
Right.
And today, who has most data? It's cybersecurity vendor.
Right.
Because we do detection response, we do risk management. The first thing is you need to get all the telemetry.
Yes,
so
all those logs coming in from all over the place.
That's right. We already have all of these things. But before, this AI revolution, and in the past 2 years, I don't think we have good opportunity how to fully utilize our data. Yeah, but now with agentic AI, we see the great chance. Actually, we can visualize a lot of things that you never saw before, but you already have it, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how it inspired, what inspired us is actually coming from some of the events.
Right.
Yeah. One of the events is called NVIDIA GTC.
That's right.
Yeah. And in the past, usually for me, I join like RSA, Black Hat, AWS reInvent, or some other security events. And in the past 2 years, I think because of AI, the world is changing. And Trend Micro, we started to join some NVIDIA and
that AI ecosystem specific shows and events.
Right. In the past, we've never been there, and all the the show floor is about hardware, about GPU.
Yes.
And in the past, the people don't think this is related to cybersecurity company.
It's like gaming, whatever, a whole different world. Yeah.
Exactly. Now the AI, make it very different. Is AI needs an ecosystem. AI needs partnership. You want to run it faster, more efficient, you need GPU and the ground, and you want to build something great, you need a lot of friend circle.
Yes.
So when we went to NVIDIA GTC, you remember they talk about physical digital twin.
Yes.
And then when we talk with NVIDIA, even NVIDIA say, they were thinking about actually there's a digital world and something you cannot touch, not physical thing, there's a data, but they don't have the data. Yeah, we have the data.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why digital twin, the concept is really inspired by this kind of, AI ecosystem event. But we also utilize what we have and our strengths to go in there. And for example, AI factory. Before we enter that AI ecosystem, we have no idea about AI factory. People probably think AI factory is just another manufacturer. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
making cars. No, it's not a car factory. It's intelligence factory. It's like generating the token. So basically, AI factory is like an AI stack. You generate intelligence. This is also, after we joining this AI ecosystem, after we started to experience and learn so much about AI, we found everything is related, hardware, software.
Absolutely.
And we found that there's big opportunity for us as software, expert. We can do more things. Yeah.
And that line just starts to blur more and more.
Yeah.
So let's double click into that digital twin concept.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, for a while, that NVIDIA Omniverse technology replicating the physical space. In the cyberspace, what does that digital twin mean for a defender? How is it different from traditional pen testing, red teaming, even the breach and attack simulation tools? How is this marking a next generation or next evolution in that sort of offensive security approach?
Yeah. So for the cybersecurity digital twin, first thing, if you talk to the security team, they have a lot of what if question. What if I do this and is my environment will be more secure? But in the past, you can only do in the production. But we know if you do something wrong with some assets,
the business is going to get upset.
Exactly. It broke your business.
Yeah.
But for the security practitioners, you need a better environment to test, to pilot, and to understand, see more. And that's also why when we started to do this concept, a lot of security leaders, they love it. They love it because this is the first time we simulate your IT environment. We simulate your digital, data information flow. And the data is just to keep moving and also transferring and transforming. And on top of that, what's going on with your operations, what's going on with your organization, like operations. So this is also security leader. They want to be successful security leader. First thing is they need to understand the operations. They need to understand the process so they can, on top of that, they put security. So this is not, security is not just the tactical thing. It's also about how to manage your business risk. That's why, when we do this kind of simulated environment, and you can put like AI agent playing red teaming, keep, doing some like a red teaming thing, and also blue teaming, be the defender, and also even white teaming, agent to do the judge. So from the simulated virtual environment, you keep testing, validating,
and see who's winning, I guess. So did the adversarial simulation, were they successful? Or from the blue team perspective, did you effectively stop the attack?
Exactly. And also from that competition, and you can also identify, oh, actually I have one risk here. I have one misconfiguration there. I have one vulnerability here. I need to take action. And then they can go to the production environment and to do the risk mitigation. And the simulated virtual environment is always the latest, refreshed of your replica of your environment.
So not working with any kind of stale previous version, you're always up to date.
Yes. That's something you can keep yourself to be updated. What's going on in my environment, and also what's going wrong, and what's about going wrong.
Which I think is so valuable too, Rachel, because day to day, week to week, the environment is changing. So even if you are doing an assessment, that's amazing. But is it still going to be relevant if we're in August and in September? Is it going to be the same? Probably not, right?
Right.
Very, very cool. From a use case perspective, when we're looking at either very large enterprises, Fortune 500, or even like utilities, critical infrastructure, it seems like there's some pretty cool use cases that could come up here. What do you have in mind, or what are you hearing from security leaders in terms of how they'd like to start using this?
Oh, this is so interesting. One, we have this at the beginning, it's idea, it's concept. We know we can make it because we have all the data, we have our large language model, and we have our intelligence layer, and we even have our different AI agents, domain-specific AI agents. But at that time, we started to validate, and we talked to the security leaders. Interesting thing is we tell them what we are capable to do to simulate this, and what we are capable to do to visualize your operations flow. And every security leaders, like, they contribute the use case to us.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And virtual red teaming, great use case. Everyone love it. And also some security leaders say, oh, I would like to use this as my cost estimation platform. And because I cannot just do it in production and then I know the cost. I want to simulate here.
Yeah.
And some security leaders, like, I want to retire some of my legacy system.
Yes.
But I just don't know how much
is
the
it going to
risk.
break everything? Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure.
So they want to run it in our digital twin and simulate. I will remove this part and we'll see if their system information is still working, their
cool.
process.
Yeah.
So they contributed a lot of use cases. So I tell our PM, customer will tell us roadmap because we have cool technology.
They're like co-PM on the project in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know me, I always love to build product together with customers.
Yes, absolutely. That is so cool. And it is really amazing because, like you said, for the first time, it's a process that satisfies security and it's a process that satisfies the business and the operational leaders as well.
Yeah, this is also make the security leader, business leader, operation leader, they are collaborating together, closer. Yeah.
Which has been such a huge challenge for such a long time. So it's so cool how technology is able to help bridge that gap. Another theme that you mentioned, came up earlier this year in April at NVIDIA GTC, and again during your keynote with NVIDIA's Bartley Richardson, is this concept of the AI factory. Let's level set. What are the components? I love how you positioned this earlier in the conversation as like your intelligence factory synthesizer. Yeah. What are the components of an AI factory? What makes up that stack?
Yeah. So for AI factory, you could have smaller AI factory. You could have bigger AI factory. This is basically like your AI stack to help your revenue growth and help you, speed up your business because you have intelligence and coming up to help your business. And so AI factory, you need an infrastructure. Right. Yeah, you probably need servers or cloud or no matter it's in the on-prem or in the cloud or in a sovereign AI. And on top of that, you need some ecosystem. For example, you probably build your AI agents. You are building your large language model. You are building your AI applications. And all of these are full stack enterprise ready, the AI stack, which can help you deploy, develop, and even scale your AI agents and applications so your employees can use it. So this is already a trending for a lot of organizations. Even they don't call it AI factory, but this is actually the AI factory concept. Yeah, I build an AI application or I build an LLM model running in somewhere. And so the opportunity, or let's say what for us, cybersecurity vendor is, you are building AI factory, which is great, but if you don't think about security, there will be a risk.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the risk, some risk is traditional, what we know, known risk. Some risk will be new risk coming from AI. For example, in the past, no one talking about LLM risk.
Right.
No one talk about, like modern model data poison, this or prompt injection. These are all new risk coming from the AI.
For sure.
And so cybersecurity vendors like us, we have entire blueprint to help our customers AI factory from different layers, no matter from user layer, data layer, infrastructure layer, or access layer, even their entire, how to protect their entire like infrastructure or server load. We have something there. And so I think AI factory is an important topic, but secure AI factory is also important, topic because your data is there, your intelligence is there, and your process, your operations are there. You need to think about security from the beginning.
Absolutely. And I think what's really cool about the factory concept is that it's almost pre-built for the customer. So you said ecosystem is so important, partnerships are so important. If I'm an enterprise and I'm looking to scale up really quickly, well, I don't want to source all those things individually. I'd love if everyone was already working together, right?
Yeah.
So on that topic, you know, building for scale, building for speed, you mentioned some people might have very small factories, some people might have very large factory. Ultimately, if we normalize all of that, what makes a secure, enterprise-ready AI factory? What types of technology should people be thinking of to have in place for their models, for their infrastructure, for their data? What needs to be on their, you know, shopping list?
Yeah, this is also something I know we have a lot of, let's say, white paper or like blueprint talking about, you know, how we can help customer protect different layers. And what the team is developing right now is we want to productize it, visualize it, and in our Trend Vision One platform is we will put the visibility for you to understand what AI stack you have.
Right.
Yeah, the model you have, the application you built, or the application your employees are using, or you know shadow AI visibility, or you know what kind of GPU servers you are running, and then mapping with that, we will give you a full picture about are you security ready for this layer, and if not, and what's the recommendation, what's the best practice, because in the AI factory security part today there's one situation in today is it's kind of at the early stage of everyone kind of embrace it, but there's no everyone want to know what is the best practice.
Right.
That's also why Trend Micro, we are in cybersecurity for 36 years, and we understand this. So we are also our customers' trusted partner.
Giving that guidance and advisory.
Exactly. That's also why a lot of time when we talk about AI security, I don't think it's about Trend Micro want to sell a product. It's about we want to let you understand what the best practice when you set up your AI factory and how to make it secure, make it safe.
I think every security leader's dream right now would be to have that real-time report card. How am I stacking up? Have I covered all my bases? Am I secure? Is there anything wide open, right, for someone to walk in through the door? So I think that is totally a dream come true.
Oh yeah, sure.
for a lot of security leaders. Sometimes, like we talked about today, we're building technology to secure artificial intelligence, like the digital factories, and sometimes we're developing technologies to embed that AI into the security workflow. You've, of course, been a massive champion for proactive security and taking this cyber risk aware mindset, and I think that is a pretty fundamental mindset shift in security, which has really become quite trendy, I think, within the last 12 to 16 months. You've been working on this for a number of years now, though. How has your strategy evolved with the introduction of generative AI and agentic AI? How is it making it better, faster, easier for you to deliver a product that can be predictive, and how is it making it easier
and useful reactive security, and which is like SIEM, SOAR, XDR, endpoint security, cloud security, network security. We have all of them. We still feel that is very helpful. Yeah, but proactive security is kind of making you be more proactively looking at what's going on in the environment and ahead of attack happens. And I think everyone already know, why we kind of, champion proactive security a lot, and which makes me so exciting, recently, because AI made proactive security even more advanced today. You think about, in the past, they want to predict what happened, the attack chains, and first thing is, of course, you need to have data. Even you have data, who's going to read all of these data to generate it?
Right.
Yeah. Today there's AI to help you with all of these data and train it with an attacker's mindset and brain, and then they can help you understand from attacker view, this is my attack chain. So this is just one example. Even like a digital twin, without AI, we cannot make this, so like smooth and high fidelity, more accurate. And digital twin is to help our customer to be more proactive, because in the digital twin, you make a lot of decisions before the production, change.
Exactly.
So this is a super, super proactive for our customers. So simply put, I feel, agentic AI is really echo and enhanced our proactive security strategy a lot.
Rachel, thank you so much for joining us. I know you got to run to the next one. So this is our first ever live in-person edition, and of course, first time live at Black Hat. Rachel, thank you so much.
Thank you, Shannon.